He walked onto the plane just like any other passenger, wearing a suit and sunglasses, carrying a briefcase. He ordered a bourbon and soda, lit a cigarette, and waited until the Boeing 727 was safely airborne, cruising at 10,000 feet between Portland and Seattle. Then he handed a flight attendant a note written in neat capital letters. She initially ignored it, assuming it was a lonely businessman's phone number, but he leaned in and quietly told her to read the message. The contents of that single sheet of paper instantly changed the fate of everyone on board. The note was short, direct, and chillingly effective. He had a bomb. The man, known on the ticket manifest only as Dan Cooper, demanded $200,000 in unmarked $20 bills and 4 parachutes upon landing. Authorities scrambled to meet the audacious demands of the skyjacker, fearing the unpredictable outcome of refusing his specific instructions. When the plane landed at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, Cooper allowed the passengers and 2 flight attendants to leave the aircraft safely in exchange for the money and the gear. He kept the captain, co-pilot, flight engineer, and a single flight attendant, forcing them to refuel the jet. Under Cooper's direction, the plane took off again, heading south toward Mexico, flying low and slow below 10,000 feet, which was the maximum altitude for the pressure setting he demanded. This low altitude was absolutely critical to his daring escape plan. At 8:13 p.m., somewhere over southwestern Washington, in a howling wind and heavy rain, D.B. Cooper lowered the rear stairway of the plane, tied the bag of money securely to his body, and disappeared into the night. The crew felt a sudden jolt and realized the rear door had closed, but the skyjacker was gone, having executed the only successful, unsolved act of air piracy in American history. Despite one of the most exhaustive manhunts ever conducted by the FBI, involving hundreds of agents, roadblocks, and years of searching, the man vanished without a trace. They found his clip-on tie, a few pieces of nylon, and eventually, a small bundle of the ransom cash washed up on a riverbank years later. But the identity of the man himself remains the greatest mystery in aviation folklore. Was he an ex-paratrooper? Did he survive the jump? Did he live out his days on a tropical beach, quietly spending the remaining stolen fortune? The theories are endless and often contradictory, making his story a perpetual source of fascination. If you enjoy deep dives into the inexplicable and the truly legendary mysteries of history, be sure to subscribe to Curiosity Repo. You won't want to miss our next investigation into the shadows of the past.